Thinking is the first step towards any idea. But definitely, it's not the last.
Hi everyone, I am Radha Singh. Hope you enjoy the effort. So, in this video, we are going to talk about thinking, right? Thinking of any idea, any thought that you put your faith in it, right? Like for a programming student, like he wants to get a 4-star, 5-star coder. He wants to become that. So I have mainly 3 questions, okay? First is this thinking bad? Second is, if it is, when it goes wrong? And the third is actually a surprise. So, okay, you will get the question later. So let's start with thinking. We think a lot, right? After getting an idea, we start thinking a lot. We think while walking, sitting, running, doing anything, right? Like watching sunset or sunrise, or anywhere we are, we have a thought in back of our mind of that idea. If you are really thinking about it, right? If you are really putting your faith, your thing in that, okay? So is this thinking bad? What we do over a long period of time, is this bad? And the answer is pretty straight, no. Because we are human beings and we have brain, and thinking is the most important thing that distinguishes us from other animals, right? So how it can be bad? It get bad when we do a lot of it, right? Like when we start questioning ourselves a lot, when we start thinking a lot, then it goes wrong. Like for me, when I start questioning way forward things, right? The things which are in my future, which are way ahead of me, and when I start questioning that becomes wrong for me. Like suppose if I have any idea, any new thing, like I right now love this video making thing. Suddenly somehow I start getting these questions in my mind, like will I love it in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years? Will I do it with this passion I am getting right now, I am creating right now with? Will I not get bored from it after this much of time? Those questions, right? So those are really bad for me. Is there a way to correct it? And that's my third question. That's the surprise. So is there a way to correct it? And actually there is, and that is executing your plan, right? What we do is we think a lot about anything, any idea, but we forgot to execute that, and that becomes really bad. But thinking and executing at the same time, when this go parallel to each other, that's the duo you want in your life, right? Because when you are executing the things, you are actually planning it out, right? You start gathering information about it, and the moment you do these things, your time of thinking actually decreases, and that's why the questions that actually demotivates you don't get time to be addressed, right? And that's how this whole process works. And in the meanwhile, while you are executing, you will get the idea that do you love that work while doing it, while putting your effort in it, or was it just a flare, like you saw it and it was eye-catching for you, right? So executing side by side gives a really good results, right? So if I take my example in this context, I got interest in this video making thing, right? This video editing and making thing. But after those good questions passed away, like how I will do it and all those stuff, some negative questions also came while making this video. The questions were like, why should I make this video, right? Why will any person watch this video, or what's the point of making this video, and what if bad responses come after this video, and a lot of those crazy stuff and crazy questions. But the main point here is, when you start executing the things, those questions actually get away from you, and once you succeed in that thing, there is no point of that questions, right? Or you may get different questions, and there will be some different answer of that, because that's the whole point of life, getting new questions, tackling it up with some different answer, some new answer, right? So that's all. Don't be afraid of the questions, right? Don't cancel out your plans with those 100 questions, or with those 100 possibilities that pull you down, that tells you that your plan will not work. Please don't do that. Do it for just one simple and sure thing, that you will learn something from it, right? And somehow the dots will get connected in the future. That's not my line, that's Steve Jobs' line, right? But that's the point, right? Start doing things and put those questions down under you, and actually start implementing things that will solve all the things, right? Okay, that's all. Bye. Wait. So this is my first video, right? And a lot of you are person who know me for obvious reasons, right? So please let me know in the comments anything you are having in your mind currently, any review, any suggestion, anything, any good, bad, any emotion that you are having right now, anything you are having in your mind. Please let me know in the comments below, and that would be a great help. That's all. Bye.